I was smiling when you were recommending books because I can see the difference between us. A person that is led by sensory and a person is led by intuition.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were talking about like analytics and King Warrior Magician Lover. You have to study this,
Right. Yeah.
Very data driven.
True.
And I'm
I
talking
think
about the
that's
power of now, the spirituality,
right. Yeah, I think
it's
it's so
funny.
true. Like during the initiation, I revealed that I'm a magician and I'm a warrior. All this sensory, I think, is a magician. What's on
Are
your
you
heart
a
today?
magician warrior?
Or warrior magician?
Because I'm a king lover.
Definitely
Okay.
lover.
Okay. So we complete the 4 archetypes
Together.
together.
That's why
Okay.
before I text somebody, I come to you because
Mm,
you're better lover than I am naturally.
right.
Actually, the two people that I'm listening to, I signed up for their class. It's a guy and a girl, and she was saying how they met. And basically, they were school friends. They're in the same network for the longest time. And then he was married, and then he got divorced. And then she started a business as a photographer, and she was failing miserably in everything else, like in accounting and marketing, but she was a great photographer. So she knew he had few businesses. So she called him for advice, and they're friends. And they started talking every day, every day, every day. And she was like, oh my God, he's like the other half of me. And one day she was like, I think I'm falling in love with you. and
That's cute. Mm.
and her personality, she's not a lover at all. So what does that mean? Her emotions were being stirred up for him, but she didn't know. But all of a sudden, it exploded. So your shadow is gonna be ramping up problems or good things without you knowing, and then it's gonna explode. So her shadow is the feelings, is the lover. So it was ramping up a whole world, and she's not aware of it, and it exploded on her. So that could be
Mm.
me, right? I could be talking to this girl, falling in love with her without me knowing. And then all of a sudden, oh my God, I'm so in love with you because I have been not confronting my shadow. So that's a positive manifestation. But let's take you. You're a good in lover. You're good with emotion. You're good with people. And then you're not good with magician. So you ignore that. You don't confront it. And you keep starting a business and it fails, starting a business and it fails, starting a business and it fails. And you're like, I have no problems. Life is good. But the magician is ramping up stuff for you. That's the missing part. You keep failing because you keep running away from the magician. So you have to look at the magician.
Yeah.
And it's
That will
also,
lead you to the fuck this event until you realize what is missing so you can
yeah,
fix it.
right. And also, so King Warrior Magician Lover happens on the smallest scale, and then it happens again on a bigger scale, and it happens again on a bigger scale and a bigger scale. What do I mean by that? So in me is King Warrior Magician Lover. Between this relationship, in this relationship dynamic, there's a King Warrior Magician Lover that is outside of us. And then in this country, there's King Warrior Magician Lover. There's military, there's Department of Science, let's say, there's Department of Entertainment, and then there's Department of, let's call it the government. That's King Warrior Magician Lover. In a company, you have marketing, lover, you have accounting, magician, you have the people that do the service, the warriors, and then you have the leadership and the visionary, the kings. So there's king, warrior, magician, lover in everything,
Everything.
everywhere, on all levels. So you and I are a team. You're helping me buttress and support my lovers. So when I'm networking, I'm better. I'm encouraging you with your warrior and magician. But that doesn't exclude that you have to do your own work on your own magician. And that doesn't exclude that I have to do my own work on my own lover.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thing you shared ties to what we have discussed before, like the magician or the lover.
Ramping up, something is ramping up in the world of the lover.
Yes, in the
You're not paying
shadow of the
attention to it.
lover ramping up until it explodes. That's basically the life again trying to teach you something that you have been avoiding and not seeing. And then when it comes from the unconscious mind, hence the shadow game,
Right.
to the conscious mind outside in the world, then you finally realize, okay, that's what I've
Right.
been missing. That's what I've been lacking. So same for me with like my finances before and the magician that I was ignoring, and I tasted shit. I was like, can't do this anymore. Then I started seeing what was wrong and work on it.
Right. Yeah. Sooner the better.
Yes, sir. All right, man. We can keep
Nice.
on going and going and going.